Hey buddy, so basically in today's GFG POTD we have a problem facing the sun. So basically it is an easy level of problem, and as the problem actually saying that given an array height representing the height of the buildings, you have to count the buildings that will see the sunrise. Assume the sunrise on the side of the array starting point. Note, the height of the building should be strictly greater than the height of the building left in order to see the sun. So basically, as the problem given here, and we have to count the number of buildings which can see the sunrises. Okay, and we need to assume that the sunrises are on the side of the array starting point. Okay, so basically we have to assume that the sun is actually starting from the left side. Okay, and so we need to count the buildings which can see the sunrise. So basically by our own thought we can say that like this is the first building, definitely it can like see the sunrise. Whereas if you're talking about the second building, so second building will obviously it will not able to see the sunrise, as the first building actually covers the second building, so it will not see the sunrise. And talking about the third building, so yeah, it can see the sunrises as it is like greater than its previous buildings. So yeah, definitely it can see all those things. Talking about the fourth building, so yeah, it will not able to see the sunrises as it is like in between two taller buildings, so it will not able to see it. Talking about this last one, so it will see the sunrises. So basically here in this question we need to count those buildings which can see the sunrise, and we need to assume the sides the sunrises of the sides of the array which is basically from the array starting point. Okay, so this is the basically first example. Talking about the second example, so here this is the second example which is given the form of array. Okay, array of heights which is like 7 4 8 to 9. So here we need to take this first building can obviously like see the sunrises, so it will definitely. But talking about 4, like we can say that 4 is actually smaller than 7, so it will not able to see the sunrises. Talking about 8, it will definitely see it, so we have to count it. And talking about 2, 2 will not able to see the sunrise. Okay, talking about the 9, yeah, it will see. So here the output will be 3. Similarly, this is the third example, and for solving this problem we have to solve this problem with an expected time complexity of order of n and expected auxiliary space of order of 1. And this question is basically asked in Amazon, and this is basically very easy problem which is completely based on like array searching, data structures, and all those things. Okay, so here we need to basically for solving this problem, first of all what we need to do, we need to make a count variable that counts the total number of buildings that can see the sunrises, as I've also decided described here. This is basically example first. Okay, so this is basically example 1 which is like 7 4 8 to 9. So let's assume this is the height of the building. Okay, let's say 7 feet. Oh, let's say 7 floor building. This is 4 floor buildings. This is 8 floor building, 2 floor building, 9 floor building, like that. So when the sun falls here, the first building can directly able to see it. So here we need to make count 1. Then after it 4 will not able to see it as it is already covered by the building 1, so it will not see the sunrise. Talking about 8, it can also like see the sunrise. So here we need to make count as 2. It will not able to see. 2 will not able to see. Talking about 9, 9 will see it. So here we need to make count as 3. So here our output will be 3 as it is given in the example 1 here. Okay, so for solving this problem what we can do, first of all we have declared count variable which is I have initialized with 0. And then second thing is I need to like make to take a length of height. Once I take the size of height, I need to like iterate for the height of array. Okay, I need to iterate for int I is equal to, here we need to start with the building first as we have to compare from building 1, but before that we need to also um, take a reference. That means here we need to take a current maximum value. We can say that current max Here we need to initialize with height of 0, which basically takes the first building, and with respect to the first building we are actually going to compare the rest of the buildings, that whether they can see the sunrises or not. Okay, so for int I is equal to 1, I is less than n, and then I plus plus. Here we need to compare with all the buildings. So here if height of I is like greater than current max, then we need to make count plus plus. Okay, we need to count plus plus, and we need to make current max value as present value, that means height of I, that means the tallest building. Okay, and at the last we need to simply take our count, that basically describes the buildings that can see the sunrise. Okay, so here we need to count. So let's compile and run. So as our output is 2 and expected output is 3, so here basically here I have like initialized count as 0, and I have started with this. Basically I have not counted this first building, so I need to also count. So for that I need to also count for the first building. Now let's try to submit it. So it's submitted. So yeah, that's also for today. Thanks for watching.